And we're live. Hello, everyone. My name's Samara Woods. This is my channel where I talk about books and writing. And today we are doing a 10K challenge day to finish off the hashtag 7 day book challenge. So many words, so little time. Ladies, would you like to introduce yourselves? We could start with Carrow and work our way back up to me.
Okay. Hello, my name is Carrow Brown. I also write under the name of Faye Black. I am actually here to edit my project because I finished writing it yesterday because I'm insane like that. So there were like some scenes that I wrote where I was like, stuff happens that I have highlighted. So now I'm just going to go back and fill in the stuff that happens. So.
Awesome.
That's me. Stop.
Hi everyone, I'm Sky. I am a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes, and I was working on a anthology submission, and I'm about halfway done with it, except for I'm not, because the story went in a different direction. The beginning needs a whole rewrite, so that's fun.
Ooh, the challenge is on.
Yeah. So we'll see how much I get done today. I know I'm going to hit 10K because I got the ideas. It's just a matter of getting them onto the computer.
Dig it.
I don't know if the project's going to get finished.
When is the anthology submission due?
October 31st. So I've got time.
You do have time.
This was not in my plans. It's all good.
Weird. It didn't give me a room code. Okay.
Beat it. Beat it with your fist.
Beat it.
Tell that app to do what you want it to do.
Hey, app, do what I want you to do.
Did it work?
No. I said, kiss my butt. All right, let me. This is so weird. It is not showing me a room code. Huh. It's just allowing me to invite individuals, but it's not giving me a code.
I had something pop up inviting me, but then it disappeared before I could do anything with it, so.
Sky, would you like to create a room code?
Okay, sure.
I can't. While you're doing that, I'm going to say hello to Sky, pulling double duty. Hello, Mama Ward. How is it going? My doppelganger. Hey, RC. Carrow rolling in with the hit like button.
Punch in the face.
Good morning, Persephone. How's it going? And hello, Ash. So, for those of you who have signed up for the hashtag 7 day book challenge and you are looking for the what is the thing called? Spreadsheet. It's in the description if you want to update any of your information. And if you have finished your book, remember to let us know so that we can send you a sticker. We don't know what it looks like yet. Oh.
NIQVDYSG. I put it in the private chat since I can't post a comment.
Wow,
I don't have the YouTubes open.
This is even better. That way I can just copy and paste.
There you go.
Yeah, because, I have some issues. I know, it sounds shocking. Samara has issues? Holy hell. Who knew? Yeah, so do you guys have any other plans for this weekend other than kicking some writing ass?
Well, we got Pokemon hunting to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going this evening or are you going tomorrow morning?
Both.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, we couldn't go this morning because there was the stream, and then we also had dog training this morning. So the plan is, once I get done with you guys, we're gonna hop in the car and go somewhere. So.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Well, that should be fun.
There's no rest. We will find every Pokemon, capture it, and then turn it into Pokemon candy. That's what we will do.
Delicious.
That's
No,
what you
no.
do. Like when you get like extras and they're like 0 stars, like you transfer them and you get candy. So we just kind of like mentally picture they go into a blender and like are liquefied into candy. Brrr.
There's a meme that shows that exact thing actually with all Pidgeys.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Like I've never been able to transfer the same way. I'm like, it's a pixelated thing I'm attached to, but whatever.
that is awful. Okay. I don't know how to process it. That's fine. Maybe we should start a sprint. Doesn't look like.
Want to.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Poor Pokemon. poor Pikachu.
Are you putting up a timer as well?
Oh yes, I am.
Okay.
I'll
wait.
I'm doing it all. I found one that looked like autumn.
Woo!
So we're going to do 25-minute sprints this time around because I'm a little slow today and I need extra time. So let's get some writing done. I know that you can do it. I have faith in you. We have 25 minutes on the clock. Make something happen in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. And that is time. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. Ladies, 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 how'd you do?
I did good. I flushed out more panels.
Excellent.
Did a chair dance.
Huzzah. I wrote. I forget. I have to look again. Hold on.
I wrote 616 words.
Ooh, we like that. Very nice.
I wrote 477.
Woo.
What did I do? How did I fuck this up? Let's find out together. Not too bad. I can still save it. Mm-hmm.
That's always a good thing.
Mm-hmm. That got changed. I'm so creative with the names of my characters. So, for example, the name of my villain right now is called Bad Guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You should. So, I have a new boss, and his name is literally Guy.
There's what book was it? I wrote a book, and his name was Guy as well. Like, and I had to explain to a beta reader that it was an actual name because it's like when you're gonna give this character a name, I was like, Guy is a name. Like,
It sounds strange, but it is a name.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Boss Guy. Ooh.
I should do that.
Do it.
What? Boss guy? I am feeling graciously with 2 days lost to migraines and yesterday lost to family things. So 4 days of actual writing has only netted me 11.6K. But still.
Pretty decent, but what was she aiming for? Oh, now I'm curious. She was aiming
Mama
for
Ward?
30K.
30K, yeah.
Mama Ward has modest goals.
And she wrote 235, which is
Nice.
excellent. Is this the beginning of your writing day for you? Persephone has written 600 words. Wonderful. And Ash has written 527. Guy Dick. That's hilarious. Aha. And we have the next code.
Next code. It's next. It's here. It's coming to a cell phone near you.
Go away.
Carrow is on one, ladies and gentlemen.
I was gonna get worse because I just asked my husband if I could have another cup of coffee. Babe, can
Ruh-roh.
I have more coffee, babe? More coffee,
More
please.
coffee.
I just need a little bit of coffee. Just a little hit right here in that spot. It's got a tattoo that says "Aim here."
Aim here. More coffee. I was like, before we started this whole shebang, I was asking my partner if he would make coffee. And I was like, could you make it strong this time? And he looked at me like I had shot him in the foot. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Have I insulted you? He's like, I make it strong. Like, I'm sorry. Could you just make it stronger because I haven't slept?
I need heart palpitations, sir. That's what I need.
I mean, we don't have any IVs, so I can't just inject it like in. But if I could, it would just be like Maxwell House sludge, just right in there.
Just put a little bit of water with my my coffee broth, if that's okay.
Coffee broth.
Bean broth.
A rainy day started earlier, but was interrupted by the arrival of the neighbor's cows. You know, when you tell stories about your life, I am always just like, wow, so very different from mine. And I love hearing about it. I mean, the doggo's bacon. I like bacon. Uh-oh. Time for you to have some Devil Mountain Black Label. You can literally have heart palpitations if you drink too much. I've never had Devil Mountain Black Label. I have, however, had a beer called Black Label, and I feel like if I drank too much of that, it would also give me heart palpitations and a tendency to do some really reckless things late at night.
There was so Mr. Brown obviously bought that coffee and he made it here in the house. Quick Carrow story time before we do the next sprint. And he said it's super strong caffeinated coffee, and I was like, okay, dear, that's nice, because he's always on the hunt for like caffeinated coffee. And I had the cup, and then I'm not quite sure what happened. It's kind of a blur, but like I blinked and looked around, like my entire house was spotlessly clean. The corners where the dog hair gets into, those were clean. Every dish had not only been like dishwashed and put away, but it was like already in the cabinet. All my laundry had been done. At some point I must have gone out into the backyard because my garden was weeded too, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Whoa. I need that for my entire family on days that I'm like, we're gonna clean this house.
Right? Well, I'm like, I need that. I can't say
the coffee like inspired me to clean.
You just were overrun with so much energy. What was this coffee?
It's the Devil Mountain Black Label coffee. Yeah, so. And then, like, my husband's like, do you want another cup?
Devil Mountain Black Label coffee, apparently.
Maybe that will chase the mice out.
God. Wait a second. So...
I've had Death Wish coffee too. Yeah.
Meet my partner.
Hello.
Hello.
No, the Devil Mountain is actually more caffeine than the Death Wish coffee.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna stay over in my little corner because I don't drink coffee. And
with your
monster drink, yeah.
This thing tastes like crap.
Sour apple to me.
Ugh.
I think we still have like my fancy coffee. I got snobbish and bought like some $50 coffee, like 2-pound bag. And they said that it's gonna taste like chocolate and almonds, and I was like, it better taste like chocolate and almonds.
Did it taste like chocolate and almonds?
It was really good. I put like some pumpkin spice in there, like a basic bitch, and that shit was
why would you do that?
Because it's so good.
I mean, sorry.
Chocolate pumpkin spice is delicious. It's like having chocolate chips in your muffin. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I like it in my muffin. That's not pumpkin flavored.
Pumpkin everything. You see this thing over here? You see this thing? It's a air filter thing, right? And every 36 minutes it does a little sprit, and then my room smells like candy lamb pumpkin spice. Okay.
I had a brownie the other day.
I have 4 of these all over the house.
4.
I was gonna show you my wax melter, but it's been on and it's burning my fingers. So never mind that. maybe we should write some more words. Maybe
okay.
Oh my gosh, freaking pumpkin spice.
And you know what? Because my husband loves me, he's gonna put more in the coffee, and I'm gonna drink it. It's gonna be good. I'm queen of basic bitches here. Okay.
I am glad that you're living your best life.
Have you tried pumpkin brownies with chocolate chips yet? If not, you need to. They are fantastic.
I have not, because my my adventure of not getting poisoned by soy is everlasting, but I will definitely look into that now.
Dang.
A2 Brutus. All right, guys, we've got 25 minutes on the clock, and I need to write words. I figure that you might need to as well, so let's get into it. In 3, 2, one. Right stuff. And that is time. How'd you do? What did you do? Let us know in the comments down below. Let's say some hellos because a bunch of people have shown up. Spence, hi. How are you? How are the new babies? Oh,
It
they're so
is.
cute.
The twins.
They are so cute. Hello, Misty Kate. Jenna, hello. Refills the like buttons drink. Oh, so kind of you. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you doing? I'm glad that you could join us today. Hello, Melissa. I'm not part of the challenge, though. It's awesome, but I finished plating my meal prep for the last few minutes. Hey, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to be part of the challenge. We enjoy having you here. Yeah. I wrote 344 words.
Nice.
Well,
I got
I
food
did
and
some-
annoyed my children.
Oh, nice.
feeding children. Bleh.
I did some more editing and then answered work emails. That's what I did.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Ash came in with 350 for this one. Excellent. As did Persephone.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh my goodness. This chair is the worst. Ugh. It really is like sitting on concrete. So, before we started the stream today, Sky and I were talking about how there's been a trend lately in AuthorTube where people are discussing toxic productivity. Yeah. And I was thinking about that as well because Kate Kavanaugh had posted a video about it within this week. Everything has blurred, so but and I was thinking about that in terms of these challenges that we do, and I wonder how people perceive them. Like, do people perceive these challenges as being toxic?
Did you want us to discuss it together? Or
yeah.
I think from, not that I know anything about the human brain or anything with my background in psychology, but some people are just kind of wired differently. That's why, you see certain personality types that kind of rise up and become, CEOs because they have like a different kind of mental grit to them. And usually what ends up happening with the toxic productivity, as it's referred to, is people haven't found what makes them successful to reach like that kind of level. And then there's also like a weird kind of like sub narrative that happens within the community in regards to, it's like, well, you're not being successful because you're not doing X, Y, and Z. And this always goes back to like, what is success to us kind of thing, So I think in regards to your topic, there's a lot of different layers that would need to be explored in that. I personally think that the discussion involving toxic productivity is bullshit. And a lot of the times, unfortunately, the louder people that talk about it are bitter Bettys that would rather have an excuse to not work and tell you that you're being toxic than trying to figure out how they can be successful. So that's my hot take.
Well, that take was scorching hot. Let me get some water. Oh, heavens.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting because, like, for me, these are the kind of days and the kind of challenges that I thrive on, because Tamara and I were talking about the fact that I work 40 hours a week. I have a full-time job, and then I come home. The kids are in school. They've got school events. They've just joined band. They've got sports that they're doing. So I've got all these other things, plus I do freelance client work. And so, like, my like self-care relaxation, let's stop thinking about work things for just a hot second, is writing. So these challenges for me are like chef's kiss.
The coffee giver, the giver of coffee. All hail the coffee god!
If you get to your laptop, Carrow just said things to you. Push play. Thank you. And I'm doing this full time, so really, it sounds crazy to say that I'm going to write a book in a week, but given that I would be writing 15 to 20,000 words, if I'm writing that in a week and we break that down, it's more like, 3,000 words a day, which is not an unattainable goal for me. I think that in terms of toxic productivity, that everyone has a different place where it's comfortable for them. How much work that they can do, whether it's because of their home life or how many spoons they have during the day, whatever. And I think that there's kind of like no real blanket statement that could be said about it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to assess what works for you. And I think of these challenges, even because, how often I don't achieve them, but I always do them because I have fun with them. It's a fun way for me to work on the thing that I would be working on anyway. Like, without this, I still have to write this book. It's just now I'm writing it with friends.
Suffering together. Yay!
Right. Like, it's just like every year I do NaNoWriMo. I don't have to do it, but I just find it fun to have a thing that I do with other people that we write together. Let's see, what does Mama Ward say? I personally think that toxic productivity is a perception of the writer working and whether or not they hear their internal monologue in a negative or positive voice.
I had somebody earlier this year because, we were talking about writing. They asked me how many words I wrote, like on average, like if I'm not working during the day kind of thing. And I said, if I don't have work or any other obligations, I'll write anywhere between 3,000 and 7,000 words, right? Like, that's uninterrupted, like, I'm writing time. His response was like, that's too many words. You shouldn't write that many. And I was like, excuse me? He's like, no, that's too many words. You should do something else with your time. And I was kind of like, hold the phone.
Wait.
I do exactly what I want, when I want, and how I want. So you can just go ahead and see yourself out.
Well, the problem with that thinking is, how long does it take you? Do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't necessarily take you 15 hours to do. That could be like a 3-hour long thing. Like, how could he judge your work?
I don't know, but like, I run into like that narrative every now and then where it's like, that's just too much. And it's like, well, what else would I be doing right now? Like, well, what should I be doing with my time? Like, you seem to have insight into my life that I don't.
Right? Like, allow people to do what's right for them without judging it through your personal lens of what works for you.
Yeah, it turned into like, well, I can't write that many words, so you shouldn't write that many words. And I was like, that's a terrible argument. I'm going to tear it apart. Let's go.
Not everyone could write 3 to 5K per day, and that does not mean they are a failure. If 500 a day makes them happy, then more power to them. Exactly.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. That's what I mean. Like, everyone should just do what works for you. And I think that it's good to experiment and try these different things out and see how it works for you. And, if you find, like, I know a ton of people who try NaNoWriMo. They try it like once or twice. And they're like, this sucks for me. This does not work for me at all. This does not work with how I work, how I operate. I'm never doing this again. And they'll just kind of be there for like, yay, go team, go, but they don't do it. Like like Dina, she's like, NaNoWriMo is cursed, but I love you guys. And I will write with you guys, but I am not doing the thing.
Yeah, I remember the last couple of times that she's tried to do it, and that's for some reason planets align and like things just become chaotic. And I'm like, like, just happens.
It might actually be cursed for her. I don't live her life.
That was my spritz thing, making my room smell like delicious pumpkin spice. Good job.
Grief. My grandmother said, do all the hard things. If you fail them, then fail gloriously at a ridiculously hard goal, accept it, then try again. I can take that. I mean, I was taught if you have time to lean, you have time to clean. Oh no.
Same.
Idle hands aren't good. So feeling what you mean. Yeah. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. Speaking of, not really. Let's read some words.
Nice segue.
Yeah, it was
flawless. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
You know, sometimes it comes together and sometimes it just falls apart. And I'm here for it regardless. So we have 25 minutes on the clock, ladies and gents. Guys, gals, pals. So let's write some words. Let's get some stuff done. We have characters and they need to make some moves. Oh, all right. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff.
Sorry.
It's all good. And that is time. How'd you do? What did you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I am not sure how many words I've written, so give me one moment to figure it out.
I cleared one inbox at work, and my goal is to have this one done before we're finished.
Cleared an inbox? I don't even understand that language. 466 words over here. I keep changing the spelling of my main character's name. I really got to get that down.
I know that. I do that a lot too.
Welcome back, Misty Kate.
Welcome back.
Yes, this is the last day of our 7-day challenge, and we will be doing another one
November?
January. Well,
or do we want to do them quarterly?
Well, if we did it in November, that would be during Nano. That'd be weird. A challenge within a challenge.
I mean, we did the first one during Camp Nano.
True. Though I do like the idea of starting the new year with one. We'll let you guys know. Ash wrote 301 words. Excellent.
Well done.
Persephone wrote 480. Heck yeah. Jenna's trying to do all the cleaning so the husband can mess it up on his days off in the coming week. All right, let me give y'all the code for the Forest app. Of course, you don't have to use it, but if you
do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. Follow your bliss. Waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka.
So we've been doing them so far, like every 2 months, basically. I say that like we've been doing this a while. But we did it in July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So we could still technically do both. But I kind of like the idea of doing like once every quarter. And then so that would be January, April, July, October. Like the beginning of every quarter.
That could be a thing.
Start off strong.
Yeah. I would like to start off getting more things done, especially if I'm healthier than I was at the beginning of this year. I'm surprised I got anything done at the beginning of this year, but somehow I did. So Ash says, for instance, fear and anger can be pushed off to stay positive when dealing with something hostile. Like your positive energy will make everything better. Yeah, sometimes that works, but not all. Toxicity. Wait, there was more. Aha. That's why I was like, wait a second, I feel like I'm in the middle of a thought because I didn't get the beginning. Initially, it was used at times when the focus was on staying positive, even in the worst situations, by ignoring or shunning any negative emotions or concerns, even when it's natural to have them. I agree. I agree. I do see what you mean that the term toxic positivity has been changed a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it may just be from this particular discourse rather than as a whole in society.
I know when it originally came up, it was actually being referred to the productivity demands in the workplace. So kind of think of it like a call center, right?
Mm.
Where the baseline for answering the number of calls per day was like, I don't know, like 65, right? So you spend like 3 to 4 minutes with a call, right? And managers would come in and say, we need to up the productivity. You need to answer 80 calls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So so it kind of stemmed from that and that's really like a bad management thing, right? Like they're not in touch, they don't know what's going on, they're just telling people to do more without understanding everything that goes into it. And I remember that's where it started from, and then it just kind of, like most things, just bled into everything else. So
Righto.
all right, his box is done.
Let's see. New Year's a good idea. January would be a good way to start the hashtag 85K90.
Is that 85K in 90 days? Is that what that stands for?
Yeah, 85K
Okay.
in 90 days.
Okay.
I'm out of the house on my work computer, so I decided to read a craft book I borrowed from the library so I get home and can write. It's This Year You Write Your Novel. I thought it would push me. Has anyone else read this?
I can't remember if that's the one I've read or not.
I have not.
Is my reading journal right here? No, it's not. Give me a second. That sounds familiar, so I gotta look it up. By Walter Mosley. If it is, I have read that before, but it's been a few years. And by a few years, I mean like almost 10 at this point.
Oh, so it's been around for a hot minute.
Yeah. It's...
Oh, dare say a classic. Mm-hmm.
It's been around for 10 years.
2009. And I too borrowed it from the library.
Mm.
Oh, there's a guided journal. It came out in 2009. And I think I read it in 2010 or 2012. Something like that.
Confirmation, that is the one.
Excellent.
Ooh, it's on sale. I'm gonna get it. Usually it sells on Kindle for $15.99. It is on sale for $2.99. It is mine.
Nice. Spence attempted to get their internal gears moving to get something going, but didn't get very far. Give yourself grace. You literally have birthed twins. The fact that you're even able to concentrate on anything, incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main thing that alters it is the use of positivity to keep you from acting on something that would show others as being in the wrong. Like, deny yourself the anger you should feel to keep up respectability while putting yourself through physical and emotional stress. I do that a lot. Or at least I have done that a lot in the past. I'm trying to let go of that bad habit. Misty Kate likes your fall fashion. Miss Fashionista over here.
Embracing the Florida.
I think that's just embracing the 90s.
If I was embracing the 90s, I would be in coveralls again.
I wore a lot of flannel in the 90s.
I was coveralls like all the time.
I was
Like,
grunge, all about it. I don't think that's very surprising. All right. We should write some more words.
yes, we should. I like the word writing.
Yes.
Yes. I have this little mouse now, so I can actually rewind the. Oh my gosh. That was absolutely irritating. My partner was like, I could see you on the screen, and then I could see you right in front of me just banging the hell out of your keyboard. And it's like, it wouldn't work. Curse you, foul beast. All right, enough of that. We have 25 minutes on the clock, and we are going to get something done, and it's going to be amazing. I know that I'm going to at least be writing some words, and I hope that if you're in the mood that you will join us in doing that. And if not, hope you do something else that's good for you. Follow your bliss in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. And that is time. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. Carrow had to bounce. She had some family stuff that she had to do. So, but I'm glad that she could stop by and hang out with us for a minute. That's very cool.
Yes, yes.
Hello, Bess. Thanks for joining us. I wrote 316 words. I'm like fading.
That's more than me because I only got 177. I went back to the beginning and was starting to clean up stuff because, like, I mentioned that the story took a whole different direction. I'm a chronological writer, and I'm like, this is annoying me, so I'm going back to the beginning and redoing it.
I'm fixing all of this. It will be cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing so many brackets, fill in, description later. What I need to do is look back at the vampire and his kitchen witch and see what kind of descriptions I left, because this book is taking place in the same universe. Yeah, because I have this vague idea that I want to have like 7 vampire books that are all from the same coven in like the same area-esque and paired off with witches. But the thing is that Delilah, she, as far as she knows, is the last of her line. So I have created a quandary. There will be cousins abound, or something's going to happen. Ash got in 303. Yeah. Mr. Kate needs to go back and fix.
I feel that hard.
Award 326 this time, and mentioned a character's favorite blonde Pinot roast from New Mexico Roasters. Jenna says dishes and laundry left to finish a little later. Finish rereading what I wrote last, so hoping to actually write for a few hours now. Excellent. I hope you get to. Persephone 305. Oh yeah. I love Sky's posted board.
That's book 4 of the Damned and Dangerous Quartet. That's what this is.
How many books are out at the moment?
2.
I
all 4 books were originally written, but when I went back and started editing, I changed some stuff around, and some events that were in 3 and 4 got moved to book 2, and some events that were in book 4 went to book 3, and yeah, so I had to re-outline everything, and I'm still writing book 3.
That's all right.
I'll get it done eventually.
Hey, did I buy? Wait, I didn't get as many words that time because I was putting in my lunch order with the husband. Ooh, what y'all gonna have? I will be having chili dogs, which I am hyped about because it's leftover chili from last night that my partner made, and it was delicious. So now I'm looking to see, did I buy book 2? I know I absolutely read book 1. Let's see. Damned and Dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because originally it was just supposed to be 3 books, and I'd already had the series titled before it became 4 books, and I was like, I'm not changing it. It can stay.
I feel that. Well, I did not. I thought I had it. Because I remember.
49 C4 JQ USG. That should be right.
So I remember when you were like, I remember the newsletter.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. Because I really liked the first book.
Woo.
So
I'm going to be doing new covers for them at some point early to mid next year. So I'm waiting for tax time.
I hear you. Oh.
And I'm hoping to release book 3 at the same time all 3 books are recovered, and then release 4 a couple months after that. But I kind of need to finish 3 and 4 before I can do that. So
yeah, that's like a crucial part of the plan. Ooh, and then once you have book 4 out, you could do like a bundle.
Mm-hmm. I plan on doing a box set for all 4. I'm going to wait 6 months until after the 4th book is released, though, to see like where the fall is on sales before putting out a box set, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
So,
absolutely. That sounds like business thinking.
Right? The only other thing I have planned for like releases of next year is I was going through some of my Facebook memories the other day, and one of them mentioned the release date from back when I was published with a publishing company. And the first book I ever published was published 10 years ago this time next year.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't re-released that series yet. And I'm like, it's time. It's been 10 years. So that's going to be my goal next, is to get that one up to where it needs to be so I can start publishing that series.
My first thing that I published was my poetry collection, and that was in 2015.
Nice.
Yeah. And I only remember that because I was talking to someone about, because she has had some like recent great like an explosion of success with her writing, and like she was like, I've been doing this since 2016. It's something like finally clicked. And I was like, I've been doing this since 2015. Yeah. And she's like, well, that means that yours is going to click very soon. Yeah. And I was like, all right, Miss Happy Fairy Good Time. Like,
yeah, my next year is going to be my 10th year anniversary publishing. And I was like, holy crap.
Isn't it? Where does the time go with things like this? Because, like, on the one hand, I feel, like I've accomplished things and I've learned a lot. But on the other hand, I feel like I just picked up my first laptop yesterday and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was talking with another author who is in the same genre as me, doing much better than I can even hope to right now. Like, that's a pipe dream for me. And we were talking about a few things, and I forgot where this train of thought was actually going. Oh, talking about like how long I've been writing versus how long I've been published. And I have been writing for 20 plus years. Yeah. I think next year will have been 25 years, but I've only been published for 10 as of next year. So it's just really weird to think about.
It is. How does it all work?
Stuff and things.
Persephone, I was first published in 2010.
Nice.
All shorts and anthologies and a couple novellas, never novels, which is why I'm so focused on them now. I'm not sure when the first time because before I was doing fiction, I was getting published in like newspapers and online zines and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like I don't know when I was first published. And there was I vaguely recall an anthology where I submitted poetry to and it was published. And that was before I did my collection because it was like publishing that thing made me feel like, oh, maybe people would want to read my poetry.
Yeah, if we're gonna go by stuff like that, I've been published for over 10 years now. I was just counting that fiction book because that to me is like the start of my author career, basically.
Yeah.
So
Like that's how I felt about my poetry. It was like, okay, this is the thing. This is it. This is the beginning.
yeah.
I'm gonna actually do it now. Uh,
Yes.
Stop.
Emma Mord. I love that idea. I'm gonna do that.
Wait, what's the idea?
Hold My Monster 2023 publishing 10th anniversary set.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
There really is just something about my streams that makes plots happen.
I don't need any more story ideas. Please don't do it. No more plot buddies.
Bounce, 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 bounce. Yes. All the plot buddies, all the times.
Not gonna lie, this month's Writer's Workshop book has so many plot buddies hopping through my mind right now. Like, I there's another challenge I want to do based on that book, and I don't need that in my life right now. I've got enough other things to worry about.
What's the challenge?
Writing books to like fast publish or not fast draft. That's not the word I'm looking for. Quick release, rapid release.
Rapid release, yes.
And I'm like, bunny.
So many plot bunnies, so little time. Well, I really like the idea of being able to like kind of kickstart the career or give it a jump start after like with a 3-month kind of going all in. But my problem is I have a hard time writing things that are as short as she was talking about.
Yeah, that was my only thing, was that the word count was ultra short. I think my shortest right now that I could go is 10 to 20K.
Yeah.
And even that, I'm looking at my word count going, the story's almost finished.
Like with the Bliss work, with the stories that I'm releasing now, around 15 to 20K is like the comfy spot.
Yeah.
With Beachbound, Cozy Mysteries, those are around like 30K or so.
Okay.
And Mystic Eye, those are around 60.
Yeah, these ones are around 60K. All 4 of them were.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's a good spot when you have like a more intricate plot, you know?
Yeah. My thought process was like the kind of books I want to write are like combine like Hallmark with paranormal, and that's my sweet spot of what I want to write. And the word counts for those are anywhere from 50 to 70K to make like the Hallmark movie feel.
Right.
So
I feel that eventually I'm going to be writing kind of like Nora Roberts does JD Robb. Like I'm going to be doing stuff like that. That's like thrillers with intense smexy stuffs. I think that's going to be where I head, but that's not where I am right now. Right now I'm working on the different like not traits, but the different like parts that would go into that one thing,
Hmm.
with my different endeavors. But it's fun doing it this way, so
Hmm.
why not? All
Yeah.
right, let's get some more writing done
Yeah.
because this is like the last one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, this
Jenna,
is for
you bring up a good point that feels like it's going to be like a whole topic by itself, so we can't talk about it right now. The making back money.
Hoy.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. That's a whole thing.
Oh man, be still my heart one day, one day. One day. All right. So let's go. This is 25 minutes on the clock. This is the last one during this stream. But we're going to do the end of the day stream over Sky's channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. So you should swing by there later tonight and write some more words with us. But until then, this is the last one for all the marbles. Let's go. 25 minutes on the clock in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. And that is a wrap.
Woo!
We did it. We did it. We did it. Ooh, how'd y'all do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. And
I went to that.
let's see. I got 488 with that one. Gave me a total of 2,091 for the stream.
I got 373 for this sprint and a total of 2,135 for the stream.
All right, all right. We're off to the races, baby. Oh, yeah. Well, my lovely partner brought me in lunch.
Ooh.
It's a Philly steak and cheese. And
Ooh.
I took a bite because I couldn't help myself. And it is absolutely delicious. So, lunch burrito has been scarfed. I make all kinds of flavored sugar cookies with filling for sugar cookie sandwiches. I used to make snickerdoodles, but hubby is now allergic to cinnamon like my grandpa. Aw.
No.
It's a bummer. One of our housemates is allergic to cinnamon as well. $587 out of 1,000 for book 1 of 3 today. Excellent.
Nice.
Ash 497. Whoop whoop. Misty Kate, more reading, no writing, hopefully on tonight's stream. Sometimes you need to read, and that's okay. Persephone ate lunch and got 232 words. 1978 total for Ash. 606 today from Mama Ward. Fantastic. Persephone got around 2K for the stream, and I am happy for you.
Yes.
Oh, 1606. I thought that was low. I thought you'd gotten more than that, but given that I am super tired, I was like, well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So how do you feel so far about your progress? Do you feel like you're going to be able to finish your book?
I don't know. I think it's going to be shorter than I thought. So the anthology is requiring a minimum of 10K and a max of 20. So I always aim for the max just because that's what I do.
Right.
But I think this one's going to be somewhere around 1,500. So I went ahead and lowered my goal to 15,000. 15,000. Just because I think that's where it's going to be roughly. And then it might be more.
Right on. Let's see. What goal did I give myself? I gave myself 15K. And we'll see. Regardless, I'm going to finish it, but it's not going to be like the final flushed out version.
Same.
But that's okay.
I just want a decent first draft. That's all I really want.
Yeah, that's my goal too. And I want to, because this book launches October 14th. So I have time to like flush it out, get it edited, and do all the good stuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Miss Swift.
I think I need to find a new editor. The editor I've used for years is not doing good health-wise. She's always had health issues, so it's not surprising. And I'm one of her few clients that she has kept on, but I think she's getting to the point where she's like, I don't want to do anything client-wise. And I'm like, fudge. I don't want to go find another editor.
It's hard.
So.
But yeah, that's a tough spot.
Yeah. Oh well. So we'll see what I can do.
Best, you're welcome. Slow going for me today, no word yet. That's all right. The day is still young.
Mm-hmm.
I won't finish mine. I already know it. Right on.
Okay. 7KBC.
Unless I add the 3 days I missed onto the end of the week.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you from doing that if that's what you desire.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think that we are very hardcore about much of anything.
Nah,
Do what you need to do.
exactly. This is why we like undated planners.
I mean, but seriously. uh, well, this has been fun. I'm gonna go eat my lunch. Um, and remember, we're gonna be over at Skies
Yeah.
tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we're gonna be writing some many more words.
Yeah. I'm weird. It's okay.
So yeah, I'm excited because I'm really hungry. Also, I like this story. It's fun. So because he's like all grumpy and she's all sunshiny. So it's cute.
I love the grumpy versus sunshine pairing. It's great.
Me too. I never write it, but I really love reading it. So I thought, why not?
Yeah.
A little grumpy, a little sunshine, a little bit of an age gap. Not too crazy, but enough so that you know it exists. Yeah. All right. Everyone, have a great afternoon. And hopefully we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.